So we've talked a lot about whether it's a buyer's or a seller's market, and obviously all the data shows, and anecdotally I can attest to the fact that it is still very much a seller's market here in Central Virginia in the Metro Richmond area. But why? Why are we still in a seller's market? What is going on, and is it going to change? So a lot of buyers are out there thinking, I'm going to wait. I'm going to sit it out until it turns back into a buyer's market. And I wouldn't really recommend that. There are a couple of reasons why, and they go back to the reasons why we are still in a seller's market. So one of the reasons why we are still in a seller's market, and we have not actually been in a buyer's market since 2013 or so that's been a minute, is throwing back to the mortgage crisis 06, 07, 08, when mortgages were crazy, everything kind of went kablooey after lenders were giving people mortgages that probably shouldn't have gotten mortgages, and people didn't really have any skin in the game, so to speak. I think the lowest amount I had a buyer during that time period bring to closing was about $100. I think there were some people who brought $0 to closing, and that just doesn't really give you a great incentive to pay things off. You don't have anything to lose if you walk away and just can't pay your mortgage. A lot of things changed after that period and put us in a position where a lot of builders went belly up. A lot of things just shifted in the whole industry. Buyers were sidelined. It was harder to get a mortgage. There were a whole lot of reasons, but one big piece of fallout that came from that was people stopped building. We just didn't have the construction that we had had up to that point, and we just haven't caught up. So there are literally not as many housing units as the market needs. Nationwide, everywhere you go, almost anywhere, there's not enough units of housing. So that means rental homes, apartments, condos, townhomes, single family homes, all that stuff. I have also seen during the course of my career that things have gotten a little different from the perspective of buyers. I think 15 or 20 years ago, buyers were more likely to come in and buy a fixer-upper. And I say all the time that with Pinterest and Instagram and HGTV and all of these things showing great transformations, my natural thought would be that people would be more open to a fixer-upper and they would see the potential more because they've seen it on TV or Instagram or whatever. And it's almost the opposite. So it's a little counterintuitive to me that with the popularity of those things, that buyers tend to walk in and see just a couple of things that might just be cosmetic or just beyond cosmetic, and they will walk out of a home. So the deals to be had in this market generally are the real fixer-uppers, because a lot of people are just completely no thank you on those. They won't even go, or they walk in and turn around and walk out. So there are a few reasons why we are still in a seller's market, but there are always deals to be had. If you're thinking of buying, there are always opportunities out there. So don't sit the sideline, because you may be sitting for a long time. But if you have any questions about buying or thinking about a game plan to get you into a home, and you think it's maybe unattainable, I'd love to talk to you, because I bet you can actually make it happen.